Some folks think they're animals. I mean, really, they live with animal instincts, animal traits. They've got to have sex. Sex is all they think about all day long. That's all you give them to think about. That's all they got on their mind is sex, 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 sex. Food, sex, and food. You know, we have become this society, this little group that I belong to. I guess you would say the Western mentality, but I know the United States of America group here. They think about nothing but food and sex. If you look at it from a general perspective, that's all these folks are thinking about is food and sex. I mean, come on. Have you walked down these streets and looked at some of these folks? I mean, come on. And I can't talk anymore. I got a pot belly out of this world right now. I am serious, man, and I'm mad about it. I can't get rid of it. I'm on this dialysis stuff, which means I got five pounds of something stuck in my belly all the time. And then I got this kidney problem where I guess I got water gain around my stomach. So I got this big old pot belly. It makes me mad every time I look at it, you know. Because I know that before then I didn't have all this. I mean, a lot of this in the face stuff is, you can tell. Now I was looking kind of bad on some of them pictures. I admit that, but basically we're an obese, sex-craved country. Sex-starved. I mean, you got the Viagra, you got the old people, you got the old people, you got the old people. Out here sexing it up, sexting, you know, chasing young men now, or young women. They, they got stuff that make their little things stay hard for if you have an erection over 4 hours. Ooh, and some of them been dying just having 4 minutes, 4 seconds. Mammy. So, sex is a big product, you know. Every time you look on TV, I mean, they've got every topic about sex and everything about sex that when we were younger, people would have got put in jail for the stuff they showing on TV now. They show the bra and the panties. the the swimsuit. But the thong, and I mean, you know, there's little left to the imagination. I mean, boy, he ain't got to worry about seeing some nasty stuff. All he got to do is turn on TV and watch TV long enough, and he'll get enough perverted content into his mind. And then you wonder why we have these problems with the sex crimes and all that stuff, because that's all you're throwing in our minds is sex, 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 sex. Gotta have it, gotta have it, gotta have it. You know, you turned on the most powerful little motor in our body, you know, which is one of the first commands: multiply and replenish. That's that animal instinct. Sex is an animal instinct. Sex takes you away from being a human. You shouldn't. You may not understand this, and it may be years and years down the road, but shouldn't be having any sex unless you get, I mean, if you're going to sex with somebody, then you're going to start the process of producing another human being, which is a very spiritual and rewarding process. You should first be cleansing your body, going through the cleansing process, getting as many impurities out of your body as you can, cleansing your mind and soul, your thinking process. You should be meditating and monitoring yourself on the spirituality of life. You should be getting in touch with the human side of reality as you're going through this process with this other human being together. This human being, this soul that you have committed your life to. Because that's what it's about. It's about a man and a woman creating. Now I'm going to get in trouble with those of you who do not believe in the man and woman concept. I'm not touching that base. The base I'm touching is two souls, two human beings. I know that in the process of creating, in the generally accepted normalcy, which means man and woman together. To me, normal. Okay? Normal. Now, there's an abnormal, which can become a norm, which is called the artificial insemination. Now, as to how, that's how one group can do it, is through the artificial insemination, which would be your female-to-female grouping out there of the intermingling of two souls wanting to be together, which is what they would call the lesbian. I don't understand how the I guess homosexual man-to-man situation would work out as far as one of them producing. So I guess they would just have to go out and adopt, which takes it past normal. That's abnormal. Just like the female being artificially inseminated, that's abnormal. But in the normalcy is what I'm talking about, the normal process of life and the normal process of the human being and the soul to soul who have committed themselves to be together, which is why the church used to wouldn't let you have no divorce, because two souls were meant to come together, were meant to stay together in the normalcy of existence. See, now we get into real tightly things, which now there's frayed edges on all of this, but you're still not an animal. And these animal urges, which one of the main animal urges is sex, needs be, must be, and will be at some point in time brought to terms. If we are to take that further step in the unfoldment and the evolvement, evolutionary, or the growth of the human being. The human being is a strong thing, but the human being, we've been evolving down here. We've come to a point in time of our existence when we have to accept being more than just a damn animal. Right now they're acting like just wild, crazy little children animal. They have to grow up. I mean, somebody has to tell them, stop, hey, hold, quit. I had to told her, grow up. You can't have all the money. You're not the smartest thing moving. You can't hide all the knowledge. Okay? The knowledge is free. All right? You can't stop these people from learning. You can't keep on putting these people in jail or hiding them off in the little concentration camps called ghettos, called inner cities. You can't segregate yourselves from each other. You have to mingle. You have to blend. We have to unfold this wonderment called creation. This thing called mankind has to be allowed to flourish. You gotta quit hiding it. You're not animals.